think they resurrect without a weapon if they die on a tile. I don't think so, because normally corpses get pushed to an adjacent tile. You see it happen all the time. All right, so we have to run back, get food, and then come back again. Because we're basically out of food right now. They've been terrorized, and there's Alps, so there's going to be nothing here. Well, I don't think either of those affect prices, so I think we just grab food and come back. Okay. Good. Let's go this way. All right, we're ready. Hills. No, this is my best guess. How can it be 30 tiles away and in the hills? Fuck. I guess it could be in these hills. Oh, I thought we nailed it, chat. I thought we found it. How can we not find this stupid item yet? Ah, thanks, Funky Monkey. Cheers, mate. Oh my god, man. Where the hell is this? What is this one? Mysterious villagers. Rothstad. Which one's in Rothstad? Armorer there. Where the fuck does this rumor do? Messed about thing the step was probably. I don't know, man. We know it's in the hills. I don't know what hills is defined as. It's the tavern rumor has been near Winburg, and for a while it was giving. When we cleared this camp here was overwriting the rumor. When we cleared that camp, we got access to the rumor again, which means it's further out than that. 30 tiles. If this was one. One is the size of a town, apparently. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16. I mean, 30 is fucking forever then. But we don't know where the hell it is. We've just checked down here, 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 all of those, all of those, all of these. Those are the biggest hills that we know of. I guess there could be something over there, but it starts to get really far away. No, it's not bandits. Try west. The western hills, we're not seeing any of the, but that's the thing. We've been running around this area over and over and over again, trying rumors, and nothing else is, no other town except Winburg triggers that rumor that we've seen yet. There's a tavern, this is just triangulation, right? There's a tavern there and a tavern here, and they're not triggering it. It makes me think it's probably there based on what we're seeing right now. But I thought this southern one might make sense too. But let's see. Doesn't say hills to the west. And we should be seeing tavern rumors showing up around here if that's the case. Alright. What's this one? 50% less items, 50% less recruits. Is there an extra useful part of that? Buying items for 25% more. That's pretty useful. So they're buying at 21. Seems good. I'm gonna hit some ambitions I've never hit before. Like in terms of how much money to accumulate. Starting to be too many shields too. Soon maybe. That rumor needs to be a little bit more specific. It's a really annoying rumor. It's very difficult to track down where the hell it is. All right, let's carry on. Yeah, it could be a really shitty item too. Hello, Dr. Coltra. Should have hit the no, there's not a tavern in that one, is there? Okay, let's take a look here. 50% less food, trading food for more. Well, we actually need food, but all right. Rotten husks to the way, blah, blah, blah. Northeast. Nope, nothing there. Let's take a look at the armor, and armor did not generate an item. Take a look at the missions here. Caravan to Salzburg. And Salzburg has another, I think that's the Fletcher place. Nope. It is a weaponsmith though. We'll absolutely take that. Okay. So I think the next spot I'm going to check is fucking there for hill rumor. It's just so vague. There's so many hills in this playthrough. It's very difficult to get any sense of it. Gonna be nothing in here then. Bummer. Hold on. Okay. Star Sector. How old's the game? Alright, well supplied. Weaponsmith, fingers crossed. Hey, just kidding. Raiders Battle Hammer. Is it any good? 50 to 75, 58 to 88, so it's what, 20% damage, basically. I mean, it's good if I could ever use a pole hammer, which I can't, so it's not good. There's a triple star here, that's at least interesting. Tavern says, don't trust barbers. Great, okay. West of Dornterm. And shipment going to Torbeborg. 3 days to northeast. West of Dorntum and Torbeborg. West of Dorntum. Where's Dorntum? Dorntum's there. West of Dorntum's pretty easy. And Torbersborg is a citadel. Fuck that. We're going to a citadel. I don't want to. I'd actually like to take that mission. 3 green screen is actually pretty good, but this is a caravan to a citadel. What do you think, chat? What do we do? Citadel caravan? Caravan? Okay. I want to do triple stars though. Like maybe this one, that's not going to be there when we come back. We're not going to get there back in time. The thing about the trip, I mean, it's close. We go back there, but I think what we're actually headed, if we're headed way the hell to the east, going back to the south doesn't actually help us that much, which is kind of what I'm thinking there. Okay. Yeah, I didn't need to go north though. Like north is just chances at hedge knights, which we're probably done with. I think this messes with weird reputation things. Monolith soon, maybe. I've kind of had a sub goal of running down this rumor and using acerbic.
Acerbic.
Yeah. Kraken's going to be after Monolith because there's a pretty high chance we lose one guy on Kraken. It's so RNG based, and I don't want to train another guy before Monolith. I do like the idea of fighting more Barbarian Kings. Arvis has gotten some really sweet weapons off Barbarian Kings. I kind of initially ruled them out because they seem to have nothing of fucking value every time I fight them. But I've seen the stuff he's picked up, so they're clearly not entirely right. Why is a weird voice saying it? You know, to help me learn to be weird. Solo Kraken? We can't. We'd have to dismiss like people. I guess we could do it after Monolith and dismiss people. So the dead have just risen. Okay. I mean, we can do another sweep for the chosen camps. The chosen camps are high probability famed items too. It's just like, we did that right before we left, right? Okay, so there's a Hedge Knight. Double melee defense, single melee. Oh my god, dude. He's going to be so fucking good. Triple fatigue? We did it. We did it. We spawned a dagger. Weapon fatigue, -2 extra damage is probably actually... What is regular Rondel dagger? 20 to 40? I mean, it's actually a decent dagger if you ever try to do anything with it. Dagger spec, dagger spec. Dagger spec was a fucking joke, chat. And remains a joke. Also rolled a 180 for 9. That gets purchased. Yoink. Okay. What's the new... With the new Hedge Knight? I mean... We certainly would like to hire this guy. Is there someone we want to fire? For this guy? I saw the Noble Male Uchi. I think we're actually past the point where we need that. Dr. Culture says, I'll be a bad viewer and ask an annoying question whenever considering a TFT stream. It's not an annoying question. Well, maybe it's a little annoying. Not that annoying. We talked about it earlier today. It's only annoying because we talked about it earlier today. The answer is yeah, we're going to try one soon. I was just talking with Jorbs about it a little bit. The problem is my travel schedule has been ridiculous. I didn't want to do something different today, and tomorrow's already the MTG preview, the MTG M20 pre-release, and then I'm out of town Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So sometime in the near future, maybe as soon as Friday or Saturday of this week, we'll be doing that. Probably Saturday, because I probably won't have time to set up Friday. Okay. All right, we passed 2 or 3 taxidermists too, and not done anything, right? Yeah, it's cool, man. I understand that people tune in at different times. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. All right, what are we doing with this stuff? Who do we dismiss for that? So Homie Chop ends up, okay, level 16, 105, 53, 100. These are amazing stats. We're not fucking with that at all. Stutters, 98, 44, 74, also amazing. Drunken Danish, 109, 45, 108, 115, like, quote, amazing, amazing. Soli, 91, 33. He's almost level 17. Caloric. $105 HP, 102, 39. I mean, these are just like, you can't replace these. Is it Firelord? This drunken thing is fucking with me. He normally has 93 attack. He's almost level 19. There's no way I dismissed these. Archers, we could get rid of archers. It's true, I hadn't even thought about that. Charles 98, 38. And then our new guy's 95, 38. And Kijin. But only 77 armor. 77 fatigue. Isn't he only level... Isn't he whatever for level 17? Sure, but... You gotta think about it this way, right? At what point will that Hedge Knight equal the equivalency of this brother? Like, never, right? Like, Sully has fucking 80 stam, 91, 33 here. I just don't think we can get rid of people. Like, our brothers are too good right now. Yeah, we could get rid of archers. I don't really want to get rid of archers, though. I like the double archer. I feel like a single archer... I mean, maybe a single archer pulls them towards us. Maybe we do get rid of an archer here. Maybe this is time for Nobu to go. So what if he starts at level 5? The growth curve for this is... the growth curve for this, actually, I don't know what it is, but it must be exponential, right? Yeah, the distance between each level gets bigger over time, right? So the difference to get to there. Yes, he'll level fast to a point, but then he'll cap out at like 11 or 12 again. He's going to level at the same rate as Kijin. And Kijin's never going to catch Sully. Sully's like 4 levels ahead of him already. My archers are both excellent. Do we want to change up archers? The archers are a liability in both the Kraken fight and the Black Monolith fight. What does it cost me to dismiss Nobu? Cost me an orc fight, I think. A couple rounds at the tavern and an orc fight. Yeah, the next crisis is undead too. Man, that is a lot of arguments for no archer, but I like my archers. They're good, man. We checked out the new build. The new build was great. They've been useful in all the fights. They do good versus the undead. They do good versus the... The only problem is Necro Savants are going to crush archers in the upcoming fight. That's a sweet looking Hedge Knight though. All right, do we do it? Do we say rip? Chat's on rip. Man, I mean we have to have one archer. Sometimes orcs won't charge us. And I suppose Sifo Games is our best archer by a long shot. Exact same stamina as Nobu. I mean, he does have 13 more. Wait, what? 10. He has 13 more attack than Nobu. It's hilarious. But he doesn't have Lucky or Iron Jaw, which have both been great. How much they paid? 70 a day for Sifu, 72 a day for Nobu. All right. Life moves on. Let's take a look. 69. All right. So let's take a look at what these actually represent. Oh, feels bad, Nobu. Feels bad. Let's take a look. What am I actually working with here? Oh, I don't have my BB builds up yet. I can't just name it after you, Nobu. We have to raffle. This is how it works when a character's had a good run. It has not fair to everybody else to be like it's just randomly grab Nobu time. It's not that I wouldn't like to bend the rules, but we have rules for a reason.
Your baby's eyes begin to open.
Aw, that's nice, Refinery Squirrel. Day 7. Now we have opened eyes. What happens? Okay. All right, let's take a look. How do we do on the actual rolling of the brother? Stats by background. Hedge Knight. Okay. We'll do them all stat by stat. All right, starting with HP. A minimum HP on a Hedge Knight is 62. Maximum is 73. So almost min rolled that. Resolve is between 39 and 44, almost max rolled that. Fatigue is between 105 and 110, so we min rolled on fatigue. Melee attack is between 58 and 67, so we basically min rolled on that. Melee defense is between 6 and 10, we hit 9, so basically max rolled on that. And those are the only ones we care about. So this is a min roll, that's a min roll. That's on the, what was it, high end? That's a min roll, basically, and that's on the high end. It's a little disappointing. All right, let's take a look at these level ups. Pretty fucking unexciting. I chose wrong. No, I didn't. All right. Who is it gonna be? Let's take a look. Roll. Cynical Razor. All right. Let's take a look. It's against the Iron Man Kowaduchi. All right, let's give him some gear. We have a pike for him. And dagger. Some of these. I think the argument was good against keeping 2 archers. 2 archers is not relevant to anything we're doing. 1 archer is very relevant still, but I think 2 is not. So I think taking a risk on rolling on this brother makes sense. It's unfortunate the rolls as they arose, but I think that does make some sense. There's no guarantee that we hold this guy. Oh, by the way, I just cost myself money doing it in this order. Should have rigorous schooling him before. What's the mission? Not interested in goblins. Alright, so what are they buying at here? 16.8, pretty unexciting. Okay. We have kind of 2 goals right now. Feels bad, Nobu, feels bad. Alright, let's head west. We're going to check the other citadel. Kind of want to be checking, I guess, for barbarian spawns too. It's a 20%er. Probably rolling a 20%er. And just goblin cancer, but oh well. Who wants to be immune to movement debilitating effects? Also, where's the rest of my armor? Didn't I get a new armor piece? So 180 for 8. We just bought a 180 for 9. That's so good, man. Where's the other super light one here? Okay. And just go for it like this. Okay. 2 to 3 shamans, that just say? Ew. Ew. God, we're on the high ground. That will help, right? Let me get that straight, Uchi. If I have a better reputation, the monk gives it to me for free, so I could have saved 120 crowns to not have robbed like 6 old men at this point for like 240 apiece. Seems like good math. All right. Let's take a look. Where's the other shaman? Here. Oh shit, second archer is actually relevant for the necro. Yeah, I think 2 might be the sweet spot. I was thinking we're at the point where it doesn't matter, but maybe it does matter. Scrape you off my boot like wet mud. Trying to describe how I'm nicer to mud, but I can't really figure out an easy way to do that. Pretty good round versus the goblins here when they move towards us like this. What was that? It's our 62. Dude, we gotta remember Shaw is kind of shit too. This guy maybe should have been a dismissal candidate. He's only got 62 HP final. It's not enough. I guess we could roll in some new hunters. Get a better hunter. We'll see. Alright, what are we doing with this guy? King goblins. Fucking puncture. I avoid stepping in mud, unlike Nobu. Oh man. I mean, if this wasn't a lone wolf run, we'd never have dismissed Nobu. She would have been too powerful to dismiss. This is a lone wolf run. We only get 12 people. Nice route, bro. Would have been nice for one more archer there, I think. I totally forgot about Shaw not having enough HP. There's a real argument for killing Shaw off here. I thought it was being kind, Nobu. This is like before you put a dog down, like you like feed it an extra snack, you know? Like the dog doesn't understand what's happening. It just feels like something nice is being done to it. And I assume that was very similar. The fact that we get the hat back at the end is irrelevant. Sweet. Thank you, Hell Reaper, for the resub. Cheers. Alright, we gotta get Drunk Danish out of here. Matters if he lives or dies. That's why we gave him the necklace so he can back away. Calric. What is it to move there? It'd be 4 plus 12 or 16. We actually can do it. So we gotta, but let's just hold on a minute there. So annoyed that didn't kill it. Should have gone there. If I didn't even think about the outcome that I could miss. Come on, goblins. I don't have time for you to take forever on your turns. Yeah, there's a lot of people who do want to replace. We want to replace our banner. We'd like to replace Shawl. I think Shawl ended up being a lot weaker than I remember. I just forgot about Shawl when we were doing this. Why am I shooting a guy behind a rock? Don't do that. Yeah, I guess we successfully replaced Nobu. I just recovered and didn't get the recover to go off. Feels bad. Alright, you guys out? Kinda, maybe, sorta? No. Yeah, the double... I mean, we're about to go into the end. We just started the Undead Crisis. Double Necros and even triple Necros is going to start being a thing. And without having archers to kill the Necros, that can start to be a problem. So, I don't know. I think 2 is probably the sweet spot. If we still had anything that didn't require... If we still had, like, Noble War left or something, we might... I don't think I would have done that, but... I was just thinking that there was nothing left I needed it for, and it's just not quite right. It is nice to have an archer that hits things. And that was Nobu's biggest failing as an archer. She basically had no accuracy whatsoever. Didn't I recover last turn on this guy? Why is his stamina so fucking low? They running? Look like they're running. Is it over? They're running. Why doesn't it give me the over command? Sure, it's over. So just repositioning to the hills. Let's see what happens if we end here. To be fair, you didn't hit very many things, Nobu, so there shouldn't be a lot of regret. Okay. Alright, up we go. Oh, I don't want to fight unholds right now, but we do actually need unhold kills. Alright, Furix leveled up. Stutter's leveled up. Oops. I'm gonna go to 75 and call it enough for HP for a while. Shawl. Are we about to fight unholds? Can live with unholds here. Just give him one of the healing items. Alright, are we gonna just lazy man this unhold fight? I think we are. Maybe one more shield. Stutters. The mace does really very little in this fight. Okay. There is a need for one archer to pull groups of enemies towards you. No, I think chat presented a good argument. I had forgotten about the fact that that double necros becomes an issue where you want archers, but I think it was a fair argument. We're about to fight Monolith and Kraken. We don't really want someone with no melee attack, and necro savants shit on archers, even particularly with thrower archers, right? Who don't have anything else to do with that. So I don't think it was a bad decision. I think chat was probably right. Chat's not right often, so when they are right, I need to really let them know. It's a lot of unholds. I want to attack that. I don't want that unhold getting out. Wish I'd replace his armor before going in. Cleaver's hit him for 178 off the execute. We just wounded and unhold again. It's always incredible. Body decapitate? I think so. Not entirely certain. People are going to get thrown around a little bit here in a minute. Doesn't matter. Alright, where do we want to start doing damage? There, probably. Brought the wrong throwing weapon for this fight.
A gleaming endowment.
Thank you, Xanadu.
F chat.
F chat. It's not necessary. Chat is a wonderful addition to our stream. We wouldn't be here without chat. Never forget. Chat knows many things. Few of them related to the games we're playing. All right. But thank you for the donation. In all seriousness. North remembers. Tree there. get stamina back here. Seafood doing some work over there. Cleaver, man. Cleaver. Recover for 1 stamina. What else do we have going on here? Not a whole lot. If we had 2 legendary bows, I wouldn't have done it, but we don't. Alright. Couple more bone platings. Good.